In the rich tapestry of Chinese culture, dragons have held a place of profound reverence and symbolism for millennia. These mythical creatures, often depicted as powerful, benevolent beings, have woven their way into the very fabric of Chinese traditions, legends, and celebrations. To truly appreciate the significance of the Year of the Dragon, one must delve into the timeless tales and enduring legends that have elevated these celestial creatures to their lofty status in Chinese folklore. For starters, it's worth noting that the Chinese dragon, or long, is very different from the European dragon. The anatomy of the Chinese dragon is unique, a magnificent fusion of various creatures like tigers, snakes, eagles, and carp. This distinctive form sets it apart and endows it with unparalleled significance. In the mythological stories they inhabit, however, dragons reside in a variety of places. The celestial dragon, for example, finds its abode in the sky, where it weaves through the heavens, while the coiling dragon finds its domain in the sea, its powerful presence hidden beneath the waves. Ancient times witnessed the dragon's role in explaining natural phenomena, a celestial force that governed the changing of seasons, the passage of time, and the bountiful harvests that sustained life. It was believed that the dragon's breath could influence the sunrise and sunset, with a mystical pearl said to be spat out and swallowed to bring forth the light of day. The dragon is a symbol of immense power. It possesses the ability to overcome all obstacles, a valiant and heroic protector of the people and their wealth. This symbolism extends to countless male names, where the character dragon signifies attributes like steadfastness and warlike valor. Above all, the dragon is the cherished symbol of the Chinese nation. An expression exists in Chinese culture: to wish that children become dragons, an aspiration for the rising generation to embody qualities of intelligence, power, and capability. Being born in the Year of the Dragon is a mark of supreme patronage and the promise of supreme benefits, a celestial blessing for those who carry this illustrious emblem. Now, get cozy. Our journey into the captivating world of Chinese legends is about to begin. Once upon a time, in the vast lands of China, the earth was parched, and all the water seemed to be confined to the distant East Sea. In this arid expanse, 4 magnificent dragons dwelled: Long Dragon, Yellow Dragon, Black Dragon, and Pearl Dragon. They reveled in the embrace of the boundless sea, soaring through the skies, playing chase amongst the clouds, and occasionally disappearing into the ethereal mist. One fateful day, amidst their playful frolics in the skies, Yellow Dragon's resonant voice pierced through the heavens. "Quickly, come here," he beckoned to his fellow dragons. The others soared toward him, drawn by his urgency. As they gathered, their gaze fell upon the earth below. On the land, they witnessed a heartbreaking sight. People gathered in desperation, their offerings of fruits, cakes and burning incense sticks piled high as a mountain. It was a desperate plea to the heavens. Amongst the crowd, an old woman's prayer drifted up to the dragons. "Heavenly gods, please bring us rain. Our crops wither, and the spectre of hunger looms over us." The sight filled Yellow Dragon's heart with sorrow. "These poor souls will perish if the heavens do not weep soon," he lamented. Long Dragon nodded in solemn agreement. "We must petition the Jade Emperor to bless the earth with rain," he declared, and swiftly ascended to the heavenly palace. The Jade Emperor, ruler of the celestial realms, was displeased by this sudden disturbance. His countenance was stern as he inquired, "Why do you abandon your joyous play among the clouds to trouble me?" Long Dragon stepped forward, his voice firm yet respectful. "Great Emperor, the people are suffering greatly. The land is parched and famine is near." The Emperor, his gaze penetrating the heavens, considered the plight of the people below. After a moment of contemplation, he nodded slightly and issued a decree. "Rain shall fall upon the earth tomorrow. Now, leave my presence." With gratitude and hope in their hearts, the dragons departed, expecting relief for the suffering people. However, as the days passed, 1, then 2, then 10, not a single drop of rain graced the parched earth. The people's plight deepened as they resorted to desperate measures, even consuming bark and clay to stave off hunger. The dragons, watching this heartbreaking spectacle from their celestial vantage point, were dismayed and perplexed by the Emperor's unkept promise. It was then that Long Dragon gazed towards the East Sea, the vast expanse of water that stretched endlessly before them. An idea began to form in his mind, and he eagerly shared it with his fellow dragons. "The East Sea is brimming with water. Let us scoop it into the sky, let it fall as rain, and save these people from their misery." His proposal was met with understanding, yet also caution. "The Emperor will not take kindly to our defiance," Long Dragon warned. But, united in their resolve to aid humanity, they declared, "We cannot stand idle while innocents suffer." And so, with determined hearts, the dragons embarked on a journey to the East Sea. There, they took great gulps of the cerulean waters, filling their mighty mouths to capacity. Then they soared skyward, higher and higher, until they reached the celestial realm above the clouds. With a collective exhale, they released the waters they had gathered into the heavens. The dragons worked tirelessly, day and night, filling the skies with water that had once been confined to the sea. Over time, the heavens grew heavy with dense clouds, dark and pregnant with moisture. The people on earth looked up in wonder as the skies darkened, and raindrops, like tears of mercy, began to fall upon the parched land. "Rain, rain at last!" The people rejoiced, their hearts swelling with hope as their fields drank thirstily from the life-giving waters. The dragons, from their lofty heights, watched with joy the salvation they had brought to the suffering people below. However, their benevolent actions did not go unnoticed. The sea god, guardian of the East Sea, grew furious upon discovering the theft of his precious waters. His anger echoed through the realm of the gods, reaching the ears of the Jade Emperor himself. Enraged, the Emperor summoned the dragons to appear before him. "How dare you defy my command?" he thundered, his eyes ablaze with divine wrath. The dragons, humbled and trembling, prostrated themselves before the heavenly throne, attempting to explain their motives and the dire plight of the people. But the Jade Emperor's anger was unrelenting. "You have defied my authority, and for that, you shall face the consequences," he declared. Despite their heartfelt pleas, the dragons were sentenced to confinement beneath separate mountains, an eternal symbol of their insurmountable defiance. But the dragons, even in their captivity, did not regret their actions. The Emperor, unaware of their magical prowess, could not foresee their final act of benevolence. The dragons, using their celestial powers, transformed themselves into 4 great rivers, breaking free from their mountainous prisons. With a roar of rushing waters and an indomitable spirit, they flowed ceaselessly from their highland sources towards the vast sea. Each river bore the essence of one of the 4 celestial dragons. In the far north, the Hiai Longtiang, known as the Black Dragon River, flowed with might, later known to many as the mighty Amur. In the heart of China, the Huanghe, the Yellow River, meandered its way through the land, carrying the essence of the Yellow Dragon. Stretching across vast expanses, the Yangtze, aptly named the Long Dragon River, surged with life. In the south, the Zihujiang, the Pearl River, flowed gently and peacefully, embodying the gentle spirit of the Pearl Dragon. As these 4 great rivers carved their way through the land, they became a lifeline to the civilizations that blossomed on their banks. The waters brought sustenance, fertile soil, and life itself to the people of China. The rivers were revered as the embodiment of the 4 celestial dragons, their spirits forever watching over the land they had saved. In time, the mountains that had once imprisoned the dragons became sacred sites, places of pilgrimage where people would offer their gratitude. They understood that within the roaring of the rivers and the whisper of the waters, the spirits of the dragons still dwelled, forever watching over the land they had saved. And so, the story of the 4 celestial dragons became a legend, a testament to the enduring bond between heaven and earth, and the eternal cycle of giving and gratitude. To this day, when the rivers swell and nourish the land, the people of China remember the 4 celestial dragons, whose spirits live on in the mighty waters that course through their ancient, storied land. As the Chinese zodiac cycles onward, may the wisdom and blessings of the dragon guide us all, offering hope, prosperity, and boundless opportunities in the ever unfolding chapters of our lives.